News Channel 8 is your local election headquarters, and early voting is underway statewide ahead of the primary Tuesday. Florida Democratic voters are deciding on their nominee to face Senator Ashley Moody in November. News Channel 8's political reporter Ty Russell is here in studio after speaking to both candidates today. Ty.
Yes, indeed, Josh. Progressive Democrats have been gaining support in other states, and some of those leaders and groups are backing Angie Nixon to potentially face Senator Moody. Now, in the primary, she faces Alex Vindman, who experts describe as a centrist Democrat. Where do you think Democratic voters will stand when it comes to Tuesday? Will they stand more with you or with Representative Nixon?
I think actually it's less ideological for Democratic voters. It's more about, who has the biography, who has the ability to get things done, fight the fights that need to be fought, and figure out solutions.
Retired U.S. Army Lieutenant Colonel Alex Vindman was first introduced in 2019 when he testified against President Trump during the first impeachment hearing. He spoke to me about his plans if he's a senator.
What that will allow me to do is actually deliver on the two things that I've pledged to do. One is accountability. I want to make sure that we have accountability, that the system is working as designed, that there are guardrails, but I also want to deliver relief for the people of Florida.
How progressive are Florida Democrats?
It's not even about how progressive folks are. It's about if people are just ready for a change. Folks are really tired of the status quo here in our country. I mean, the Republican Party, the Democratic Party, government, it's all failing hardworking, everyday Floridians right now.
Vindman's main competitor is Jacksonville State Representative Angie Nixon. She recently made headlines in May for an hours-long sit-in outside Governor DeSantis' office, leading to misdemeanor charges. Nixon says that's not stopping her efforts getting to Washington.
We're already paying the cost of Medicare for all right now, and that's what people still having to pay, deductibles and co-insurance and co-pays. If we pass things like Medicare for all, folks wouldn't have to pay those at all.
And coming up at 5:30, what polls are saying about each Democratic candidate in a head-to-head matchup against Senator Ashley Moody. But for now, I'm Ty Russell, 8 on your side.